Hey folks, Bernakevitch here with All Points Design. That's allpointsdesign.ca. And today we're talking about the Oregon State University Permaculture template, specifically soil maps and tests. When we get into soil, we need to understand the big picture. That's the why of soil. We need to understand what are the soil what are the soil classifications underneath potentially our site. And sometimes that means in urban environments, like in our example, there'll be a lot of fill, a cut, there'll be a lot of different types of material that have been placed on top. But we still want to know what is the bigger context and how did that context come to be? So when we get to our first assignment here, the overview, we want to get a sense of what is the big picture, and our examples really show that. This example is beautiful, giving us a sense of what is the cross section of soils and how do they work across this cross section of in Ontario. And as we move over to our example from France, we get a sense of the different types of soils in the region and specifically where the design site is. So already we're getting a couple of really good elements. We want to know where your design site is in the bigger picture, and we want you to demonstrate that you know that there is a bigger picture. So that way, when you start to take a look at your soils, you have a place to compare and analyze too. So when we take a look at the example this week, I found a number of maps for Alberta soil and then the soil specific to Calgary. So in the bigger context, we found the specific soil that was indicative to the Calgary region, but also Calgary itself has been very clear that their existing soil is usually miscellaneous, unidentified material, can include soils that are not strongly contrasting from the dominant or co-dominant soils, disturbed land, urban open pit mines, gravel mines, because so much of Calgary has been changed and moved. So not only am I including what is underneath Calgary, which will still be there after Calgary's long gone, but also the bigger picture and then the history. So the reality is that the soil was dragged from the city 10,000 years ago by glaciers, eroded mainly from the limestone mountains. We have basic or high pH, rarely have perfect loam, and soil is classified as either clay or clay loam. So again, feel free to work with this bolding text that we've talked about throughout the course. You can find here in Julian's work, it really pulled out the main pieces, and even in Lauren's work as well. So that's all we need for the overview. That gives you a sense of why we need the soil information, why it's really important for you to have it, and then how to put it together. And again, all I'm doing is finding materials online. Sometimes you may not find these materials, in which case go to a higher order, go to the world soil resources that are listed in the material, and generally place your site. If you can't be as specific as possible because no information is there, that's totally fine. We just want to get your brains working to start to think about the bigger picture. Thanks so much, folks. We'll see you in the next tutorial.